Hi there, Susan here from Bali. Today I wanted to talk with you about a theme that is recurring for me, and as we know, themes tend to recur. We think we've kind of worked on issues, and we have worked on them, and then we go to yet another layer, often a deeper layer, an earlier layer in our childhood, although it doesn't have to be in our childhood. It can be someplace we're kind of stuck in our earlier life as an adult. And so today I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about mistakes. So, do you feel like you've made mistakes in your life? I mean, like big mistakes, things that you regret, and that perhaps you're still beating yourself up about? This came up for me recently, again, and so I was looking at this, like, what is this issue? What is going on for me? What is going on for all of us around these issues? And what came up was the guilt and shame around making mistakes. Beating ourselves up, of course, judging ourselves. We shouldn't have done it. We shouldn't have done that. We should have done something else. You know, all the should have, would have, all that kind of stuff. Uh, and kind of for me, deeper than that is the guilt and shame. The guilt that I did something that I don't really approve of, but also the shame about what does this mean about me and how is this now impacting my life here. And so these are questions for all of us, of course, and to look at and to see how this applies in your life. And one of the very simple tools that I find helpful in helping with this issue is the Ho'oponono prayer, a Hawaiian meditation. And it's very, very simple. You can start several different ways, but one way that I find useful is to say, you start with, I'm sorry. And you say that several times, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You can think about the issue, or you can just say it in general. It doesn't have to be really specific, although of course if it's a specific issue you're dealing with, then that would be good to talk a little bit more about that. Then we go to please forgive me. So of course a forgiveness prayer. And again, forgiveness for yourself, for others, for the situation, all of those kinds of things. Thank you. So expressing some gratitude to whomever that is that's forgiving you, whether it's yourself, whether it's a higher power, the universe, whatever. And then to say, I love you. And again, this can apply to anyone, and of course it needs to apply to oneself as well. You know, that we love ourselves in spite of all of our quirks and mistakes. So this is one way that's very simple to do. There's more on YouTube about the Ho'oponono meditation that you can look up if you want more details about it. And I'll leave you a few little comments after this video about this. So I'm interested to hear, you know, if this appeals to some of you, if it's relevant to you. And of course, I'd be interested in any comments, looking at my website, susanspillman.com, supporting the YouTube channel if this calls to you. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.